All right, guys. Morning. Good morning. I'm hoping all of you guys are reaching your fitness goals and everything, all of that other good stuff. I'm actually running late for the gym, so I'm gonna try to speed things up. All right, so this month we're focusing on how you can just switch things up. So hopefully these videos will give you a lot of information to make you ponder, so that you can know how to switch things up in your routine, so that you can avoid getting bored. I don't like when people get bored, because once you it's, like I said in my last video, if you're the type of person that the gym is not really your forte, you're just doing it because you have to, because of a medical issue, or you're doing it because you want to lose weight for a wedding, or whatever the case may be. If it's really not what you really want to do and you're kind of being forced to do it at this point, you really need to do things to avoid getting bored, because the moment you get bored, that's going to be the door opener for you to just say, forget this. And hopefully it should be the opposite, that even though it's something you don't like, that you will start seeing the results, and you will start seeing your health improving, that even though you don't like it, now you're saying, you know what, but I want to stay here, I want to stay on this journey. And that's always the goal. All right, so this video we're talking about shakes. All right, so it's so many different type of shakes that you can make when it comes to weightlifting. Like right now, I'm actually making a shake. No, keep in mind, guys, when I go over the things that I go over, it's because I'm trying to get bigger, and so that's what mine is mainly about. So you're gonna have to tweak depending on what your goals are. So I'm getting ready to go to the gym. So, one thing about me, I've always had a weak appetite. My appetite has always been weak. I'm an ectomorph, and it's like, okay, yeah, I'm bigger now. I'm like 260. But I wasn't always 260. I actually started out at 140, and it took forever. I forgot I got some on my do-rag. Ignore the beginning part of the video when I had some on my durag. All right. So I started off as 140, and it took forever for me to get to 200. It took a lot of eating. Thank God I was in the Navy at the time, and all of the food on the ship was free. So I would eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, everything on the ship, because all of the food was free. And then of course on base too, we had a place that we could go eat that was free, and I used to it's called the mess hall, and so I used to always go there, and I just used to eat. Every meal I would have a salad and soup, because it was always available. Some reason it was always available on that ship. So I would have my main course, salad and soup. So that salad and soup was my extra calories. So now I had my main course giving me my protein, my carbs, and everything that I need, and then I still have my salad and my soup that's giving me additional calories. And actually, I was on a supplement at the time. I think it was a Peterman, that was helping me to eat. So, it was helping me to eat a whole lot more than what I normally would, So, of course, when I'm not on any type of medicine, my everything goes back to normal, which is I don't have a heavy appetite. And so it comes to a point where I have to force myself to eat, and a good way to do that is through shakes. Sometimes we don't want to eat, but we always got time to drink. So especially with the summertime coming up, we're always drinking because we're trying to stay hydrated. So this is what I drink during the gym. I'm got a weak so I have a weak appetite. I really don't eat, like breakfast and stuff like that, but breakfast is extremely important because it starts the metabolism. So while I'm in the gym lifting weights, lifting heavy, this is what I'm sipping on. So is my BCAAs. So I'm taking 2 scoops of my BCAAs. That's going to help with recovery and all of that other good stuff. And in here is 2 kiwis. It's 2 kiwis, blueberries, and then it's a mix of frozen fruit. It's like a tropical frozen fruit or whatever. Let me yeah, tropical blend. So it's 1 cup of the tropical blend, two kiwis, a handful of blueberries, and and then that's about it. And then two scoops of the BCAA. So, and then of course the rest is water. It's different ways you can do it. If you want to add yogurt in this, you can add yogurt. You know, you can spice it up to how you want. You know, if you want to add protein to it, you can add a scoop of protein. But since I'm actually in the gym, I don't really want the whey protein and stuff in this. I actually want this to taste good. So I'm good on that. So now before I go to the gym, so this is during the gym. Before I go to the gym, I like to get a lot of natural proteins and stuff in my body. Once again, you know, some bodybuilders will tell you it's good to eat before going to the gym, but if you have a weak appetite and you really don't like food like that, it's a little hard. And then some people feel that it feels like you're going to throw the food back up. So before the gym, I always get all of my my nuts. I like the natural protein. So I'm actually out of pecans. So I take 1/4 cup of almonds, 1/4 cup of walnuts, and 1/4 cup of peanuts. And I take those and I get one banana and I mix it in with all of my pre-workout. So I will put my energy drink in that shake. I will put my pump in that shake. And then I would also add my creatine in that shake. So that shake is going to be the 3 different types of nuts. And then it's going to put the banana for the fruit that I need. And then all 3 of my supplements right here. So that's prior. That's before the gym. So that was something that I already had. So I got what I had. And so now you're going to see my method now of covering breakfast, because that's one huge shake by itself. You know, each and every last one of these servings of nut is like 190 calories. So you got 190 from the walnuts, 190 from the almonds, 190 from the pecans. So listen, if your goal is not to get bigger, don't do that. You know, that shake by itself is already, you know, let's say 2, 4, 6, it's already like 600 or some calories, and that's just pre alone. So if your goal is to lose weight, you don't need the nuts. Just do banana supplements and, you know, a scoop of protein. That's all you need if you're not trying to gain. But if your goal, if you're a skinny guy, like if you were 140 like I was and you're trying to get big, yes, that's what you need to do. You need to do exactly that. You need to make a huge shake. So now you got 600 calories starting your day, and then you got to add in the calories that you're getting from this. You're at least getting about, you know, 200 to 300 from all of your fruits. And then of course, after the gym, I do weight gainer. I do 5 scoops of weight gainer, which is another like 800 calories. So that's a lot of calories. That's a lot of calories for breakfast alone. And so even when it comes to my whey protein, when it comes to the whey protein, when it comes to the weight gainer, even with that, you know, you want to spice it up. It gets boring after a while of just keep drinking the vanilla protein, keep drinking the chocolate protein. You can put it in a blender, put some soy milk with it, add a banana, add some peanut butter, and now you have a peanut butter shake. If you want to make it a little bit more icy, you can add ice to it. Or you can actually freeze the banana the night before, chop it up and everything and freeze it. So then in the morning when you make your shake, now you got that little icy peanut buttery shake. So you got your scoops of protein, soy milk, you have your bananas, you have your peanut butters. You know, you can add some cocoa or something in it if you want. Be fancy with it if you want. You know, what you're doing is you're trying to make it attractive, so it's something that you can continue doing. So that's something I've done before. You can do it where you add fruit. You can add vanilla protein, kiwi, strawberry, blueberries, I've did that before, and that was pretty good. You can do it with water. You can do it with soy milk. What I'm doing now, which I love, is I just put it in a bottle. I just put my 5 scoops in the bottle. I add cinnamon. I love cinnamon, so I just do vanilla protein, add some cinnamon in there, and shake it up. Man, it is good. Try it. It is really good. I like putting cinnamon in my coffee as well. You know, when you're brewing the coffee, you pour a little cinnamon on the coffee mix, and then let it brew, and it's good. And if I really want to be fancy, I'll do the vanilla protein, the vanilla I'll do the vanilla weight gainer, add cinnamon and nutmeg. No, that's really good. I just ran out of nutmeg and haven't went back to the store yet. But it's so many things you guys can do to kind of spice it up. You don't have to do the regular, let me get 5 scoops, let me get some water, shake it up, and just keep drinking the same thing every single time. You're eventually going to get bored. So do things to switch it up. You know, you can keep the same supplements. You know, if you don't want to change, you can keep your brand that you like, but you want to make sure that you're doing things to spice it up. Just think about it. It's just like with cooking. You know, you just don't take the ground beef out of the package and just cook it without seasoning. You know, so of course you want to season it first, and you know, want to make sure you get that seasoning so that you can actually enjoy the meal. You know, and it's the same thing with chicken. You can cook chicken every single day and use different types of seasoning, and every last day that chicken is tasting like something different. It all depends on how you season that meat. It depends on what seasoning you're using. You know, you can take that chicken and you can marinate it, put it in some sauce and marinate it, and that will make it taste completely different from the previous day chicken. And so it's the same thing with your protein shakes. Keep switching it up so that you won't get bored, you know, so that you can continue taking your supplements, so that you can continue doing everything that you need to do so that you can reach your goal. And especially when it comes to breakfast, guys, don't skip breakfast. You know, the one important thing about breakfast is that that's what starts the metabolism. When you take in that first meal, that's what starts the metabolism. So if you get up at 8 and you don't eat your first meal into 12, guess what? That metabolism didn't start into 12. So you had hours of being up that you weren't losing any weight. Your metabolism wasn't active to even help you to start burning. So let your ideals flow. You know, get creative when it comes to your shakes and everything so that you won't get bored. All right, remember, guys, if you have any questions, you can reach out to me. I said I was going to make this short. This is already like 13 minutes. If you have any questions, reach out to me. You can hit me up on Instagram. Of course, it's Rashad King 2017. Facebook is Rashad King. I'm really never on Facebook. I'll tell you that now. I check it like maybe once a month. And then, of course, my star is going down. So last week it looked like I got beat up. This week is a little bit better. All right, I'm about to hit the gym, guys. I hope you enjoy your day.